Okay, here we are again. Now, we talked about the different ports around the tablet. What I didn't mention was that in the back here, well, let's go from this angle here. In the back here, there's a port for a micro SD card, if you can see that there. So we're going to drop one in there. I still got the plastic on it, so it's still kind of difficult here, but it's a 16 gig. This camera really needs work. And so we're going to put that 16 gig right in there. I've already downloaded some data on this 16 gig from my PowerMac G5 dual processor. Slide that card in there, and there it is. Now the Android operating system will pick up that device. These are the things that I would like to see on some other videos, but nobody puts them out there. And if they do, it's like, hey, it's not working. Well, this one's working. So, I had to download an application that can help me explore not only my home network, but also all the files on Android, and also the SD and the USB and what have you not. And so this particular one is called ES File Explorer. Well, this one is just a little bit trickier. It doesn't actually allow me to view the USB and the SD. So there's another one that I've downloaded. It's called Explorer. Not the ES File Explorer, but Explorer. Just Explorer. And this one allows me to see the SD, the USB, but it doesn't allow me to see my home network. It's kind of strange, but it would be nice if all the functionalities were built into one, but instead there's two different applications that give you the different options. I don't really care about it. It's fine. So we'll go up one. We'll go up one again. Here we go. Let's go up again. And one more time again. As you can see, this one is searching the USB card, the internal memory, and also USB. So I do have the USB card in there. I did install. I have some files that I did download onto that using my PowerMac G5, but I can also grab those files over the network because it's connected to my system, my network, through Wi-Fi, which I'll show you here in a minute. But for now, let's just go with the card, 16 gigabytes. It supports 32 gigabytes. I couldn't find one out there on the market. It was Christmas time and they were all sold out, so what have you not. I bought a 16. We're good to go. Go to our SD card there. And if you can see here, my video looks very poor, but video, music, and a few other options for those different types of folders. But for the most part, if we go to music, which that's the one I just put on there, I've got a variety of music on there, and they can play anything, at least in the format that I have them in. I got Creed, Torn, and one thing to mention too about this device is that the video or the sound is not that great, at least in my experience with this particular device. I still got the plastic on it covering the speakers, but I would think that you could still hear it just a little bit better, and you can. But again, this is the lower class model, so we'll go with that. It is playing the tunes. If you got some headphones, you can throw them in there, or connect it to my stereo system. I'm not sure what I got going on here. Let's find something that plays music. Try Elton John there. You can't even hear it. I can't even hear it. However, let's find something we can hear. Oh, that's another thing I failed to mention, that it's part of one of the bugs. Either it's an Android or the tablet, but if it doesn't play sound and you don't hear anything and you know it should be, power it down. Power it down. Wait a few seconds. For some reason, when it gets sound to certain applications, it doesn't release the driver of some sort, and so it won't play sound after that. And that's what I've discovered. So then you got to restart the system. Again, it's 3 to 5 seconds. There we go. Now we're gonna get some sound. Watch. Let's see here. Where are we at? Our Explorer. Yeah, I'm not hearing no sound of it just yet. Oh, okay, there the sound comes. I can hear the sound. There we go. Now we should be good to go. Now I should be able to hear some sound. We should be. Let's go back to the Explorer. Let's find Metallica. Let's do if you can just hear that, that'd be great. Now again, this music is coming from that 16 gigabyte micro SD card that I transfer the data from, my PowerMac G5. Others haven't had that experience. They say it doesn't work, it doesn't read the cards. Well, this one is reading the cards. So let's stop that. Let's go on to a different song here. Let's see. It shouldn't be this difficult. I should just find a song like really quick and just play it for demonstration purposes, right? Right. Let's go here. Back. Boys to Men is what I wanted. Back to the Explorer. Up one level. Metallica. Oops. Sometimes it works really snappy. Boyz II Men. Let's see here. And there's another app I downloaded. While that music plays, oh, let's go back there. Where is that? Actually, I'm not sure if it plays with this one, but let's try something different because I know that it can play in the background. It might be with that particular app. If I don't kill it, see, with the different app is played differently, but now I have music in the background, and so I could still. That's my email right there. Yeah, that's nice. I customized the screen for that reason. I have 2 different accounts. So I can listen to music while I'm browsing my email. That's a nice feature. But another app that's on here, it goes along with the music. They haven't really mastered it yet. It's like a visualization. Here it goes. I don't know how that looks that looks different. Now I'm not sure what this is. It was functioning differently earlier. It gave me visualizations, but anyhow, you get the idea. And I can go back to my different apps that I had open. And so here's where my music is at. Oh. That's my music there. Then I can go back from there. I can instead of hitting the back arrow, we want to go back up. Is what we want to do. Oh, I took a picture of that. That's too bad. Here's my music. We want to go up, level up. Takes us back to the music, up again. Now from here again, now I'm back to my music. Disturb's always good. See what disturbs. Here we go. You can hear that. And again, with this particular app, this particular player, I can do just that. Listen to music and still surf the net. How many other tablets can do that? Well, you have to know what you're dealing with first. I'm not going to start that video. That's loading. But I'm on the web. I'm on the web. And I'm jamming some tunes. And this is coming from that 16 gigabyte chip that I have installed. SD card, 14.8 GBs total. You can see that I've used a certain amount there, and this is all free right there. That's free. I got plenty. I did put a movie on here too, by the way. I don't know why I keep taking pictures by accident. Now I'm going to shut down the application. So the music's running in the background. So I can go ahead and go to my media player here. See that? I'm still learning about the Android system. Anyhow, we'll go back one. Let's go back to that movie, Explorer. We can probably close this, go back, and where's my Explorer? There it is. Back to my card. There it is. You've probably seen this movie before. Let's see, we can view this with the movie player. Video, view, video. Just once. I'm not going to go to the beginning. Now my camera, again, like everybody else says, their cameras don't do them justice. This one doesn't do me justice either. This screen looks a lot better in reality. This camera is not the best. So now we've got the SD card at 16 gigabytes that can hold music, videos, data, pictures, whatever you want. Drop it right in and you're good to go. iPads are limited. Nexus 7s are limited. They come with 16 gigabytes and that's it. They're done. There's nothing else you can do. Well, that's why this was so unique coming from China. It's like, you know what? It had all the expansions that are conventional that made it easy as a very, very versatile tablet. So I'm thinking, I'll take the side effects, but it could do more than your average tablet. And it still has a good display. And again, this was like one of the cheapest models there was. Their step up is probably $100, I think it's $125, $130. And that does come with the IPS glass. Better audio, better touchscreen sensation, sharpness, you name it. But again, they also have the different expansions that our current US models don't, which limit us. Once we're done filling up our 16 gigs or 8 gigs, we're done. Well, with this one here, you could have 3, 4, 5 different 16 or 32 gigabyte chips. When you're on the road, depending on where you're going, what you're going to be doing, drop the chips in and take a few on the road, and this thing will play them. You can have a chip for movies, chip for music, or a combination of sorts, and it also does the USB, which we're going to see here in just a minute. So let's get out of this screen here. This is just demonstration, so let's go ahead and back out of here. Let's see here. I'm still learning about this system. Where's my home screen? There we go. So what else? Let's see here. So that's music, video. That's music and movies. And we don't. This is a nice one here actually. Let's go with this one. This one's a good one. It's one of my favorites here. Now this is just the beginning. This little guy also has HDMI, and you can connect it to a monitor with HDMI connection and also to a TV. And that's where it gets really cool. And like I said, with that port, you can see that for the sound. You can't see it, it's too dark. There's a port there for the sound, for the 3.5 plug-in. Hooked up to the stereo system in your home theater. And this little guy can deliver amazing sound with great picture on my 37-inch LCD TV with my 10-inch woofer subsystem, what have you not, and just dumps. It's great stuff. So let's go ahead and take a step back here. Let's go up another level. So again, this particular application can read the USD, the internal, and the SD card as well. So let's still go ahead and drop in the USB plug-in and see how it recognizes that. Okay, so here we have, once again, female connector, or the male connector of the USB. Let's go ahead and let's go this way. Plug that bad boy in. There it is. USB stick. Can you do this with an Nexus 7? I don't know. Can you do this with an iPad? I don't know. Look at that. Oh, okay. Now let's go ahead and go back to our application, Explorer. There we go. Let's explore. That looks terrible on my video on TV there, but we'll see. USB. Oh, imagine that. Look at that. Oh, that's on my USB stick. Hey, got a couple of JPEGs there. Got different files. I thought I put a movie on here. Let's see where it might be. Real tech transfers lost. Imports merge. Down RT Real Steel. There's a movie right there. So let's watch that with the movie player. Video contact. Nah, we don't want that. Video player. You sure want that? I actually should choose videos, but we'll see what this one gives us. Not exactly a video, it's a movie, but there it is. Again, my video camera does not do this little tablet justice at all. This tablet really looks nice for video quality. But again, this particular movie is coming from this USB stick, flash drive. So just like everybody said, these ports, they work. You find me a 7-inch tablet in America, well, at your local Walmart or Best Buy, that has all these plugins for $89 and has this type of picture, and I haven't even touched games yet. Let's get out of this here. Now that's another one. Close those applications. I'm gonna unmount this here. Well, I'll just pull it out. So this tablet can really do a lot. Let's check out the ES Explorer, which is the one that taps into my home network. Up here at the very top corner. If you can see my thumb there. Not sure. That's terrible. It says local. I hit local and it tells me, gives me the different options. I go to LAN. Currently, I've set up just my G5. So if I click on the icon there, it's loading. So that's everything on my G5. G5 Isle, Arizona. I got different hard drives in there. My name's Chris, so it's Christopher. And so I can go to my other folder here. And then that's where I got more stuff. I've got a bunch of work that I've done for different people. But yeah, that it can browse the network like with no problem at all. And so I can get movies, videos, pictures, documents, anything on my home network with these two applications, the ES Explorer, File Explorer, and the regular Explorer. So let's go back here, home, applications, close. The next segment we'll be doing is hooking it up to my monitor via HDMI. Stand by.